We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bogaerts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Not a good 3-0 swing, as he was well behind the fastball there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
The pride and joy of Andrean High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he of the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. Who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
Standing in, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
right
one.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth. From the Washington Nationals, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0.
Hey!
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
American League, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on a hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. American League goes down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7th. From the Chicago Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Ozzie Albies, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
From the Atlanta Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the payoff pitch home. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 9th. From the Cincinnati Reds, the first baseman, Joey.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball just inside.
2-2 the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the National Leaguers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. One out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in Mel Reyes, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They still trail 1-0.
Your
Garrett
attention,
Cole,
please.
the 6'4"
Now,
right-hander,
for
comes
the
in out of the
American
bullpen
League.
to do the pitching.
Number 45, Garrett Cole.
Matt Vasgersian back with
Leading
Mark
up
DeRosa
for
and
the
Dan
National League,
Plesac, and starting
the
out the inning,
shortstop,
the exciting speedster Trey Turner.
Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Two and one, the count to Trey Turner.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball
And
3.
they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now,
The
Tommy
left fielder.
Pham. His career
Tommy.
line against Garrett Cole. He has 9
Pham.
base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now. The pitch.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there. 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder. Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. NL down in order, but they lead it 1-0. German Marquez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 48, German Marquez.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the pitch.
No, that's low.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the AL has pulled even now at 1 run apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts,
Shortstop.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit hard to third, right to Bryant. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Justin Verlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count is even 1-1 to Nicolas Castellanos.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he takes a called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this
that's
misses
off
the
the plate.
outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
I got the count. 2-2.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball.
Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Adrian Hauser is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hauser, a 6'4" right-hander. He offers up a two-seamer, a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Strike taken up in the zone. Hit hard, but foul. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the AL.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman,
so here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 32, Mel Reyes.
Digging in to try it again, Mel Reyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Luis Severino, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
American League, number 40, Luis Severino.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2
number
strikes.
7.
That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah.
3-1. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. from the stretch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Now to the plate, Juan Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. The AL out in front here, 2-1. Steven Matz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Steven Matz.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Altuve.
Hey! I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Turner has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in its at bat.
The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Griffin Canning enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Griffin Canning.
Stepping up to the plate, Nicolas Castellanos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Kenning, 23 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 pitch. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. Our score remains 2-1. Kirby Yates is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the National League, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Oscar Mercado is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Mercado.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Lourdes
attention,
Gurriel
please.
will move into the
Pitch
on-deck
hit
circle
for the
now to try to
American
get something started here
Number
with one
13.
gone in the inning.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now back,
Really good
the
late bite on that
hitter.
slider right there.
Eloy
The best ones have that late action that just
Jimenez.
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that
Pitching
good
to the
slider
American
going,
leaguers.
it's a great strikeout
Number
pitch.
2, Tom Murphy.
Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Oscar Mercado is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field.
Lourdes Gurriel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Mercado. Now in left field, number 13.
Roberto Ozuna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ozuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Another 0-2 home. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jonathan Villar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I got the count. 2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. NL down in order. They're down 2-1. Jonathan Villar is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 2,
Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Reyes.
Standing in now, Mel Reyes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jonathan Schoop will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls. No
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He got him, and what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. AL leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. Jonathan Schoop stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 8, Jonathan Schoop.
Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Liam Hendricks.
Starling Marte will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A ball and no strikes. takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Josh Bell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
55. Josh Bell.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Popped him up. Rendon into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Hunter Pence will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Your
JT
attention,
Realmuto
please.
will get a shot here as a
Hitting for the
pinch hitter.
National Leaguers, number 10, JT Realmuto.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Two and one.
One strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. The payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Starling Marte remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing right field, number 55.
Josh Bell will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 55, Josh Bell.
Hunter
Now in
Pence
center
stays in the
field,
ball
number
game
8,
in the 9-hole and takes over out in
Pence.
center field.
Now in left field, number 2,
Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is
Number
heading to the
20.
bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Elvis Andrews will try to get his club a little 9th inning
coming in
insurance
at
as he'll
pinch
grab a bat to pinch
Elvis
hit, leading things off here.
Andrews.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
That's just out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Edwin Encarnacion will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
Two.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Byron Buxton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Byron Buxton.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Count even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
G-Man Choi will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Number 26, G-Man Choi.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ball
3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next for the American League.
Salvador
Your attention,
Perez
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Salvador Perez.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Two down, runners at first and second. Punched hard the other way. Bell picks it up. Buxton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Mitch Garver will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pence to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Josh Hader takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 32, Tranmere.
Now at the plate, Mel Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there. 3-1.
3 balls.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-0.
2 balls.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing.
1 run scores, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Sean Doolittle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Renato Nunez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the American League 9 and the National League 1. Elvis Andrus will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Center field, number 25.
Byron Buxton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now in center field, number 25, Byron
Ji-Man Choi remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Ji-Man Choi. Now at shortstop, number 1,
Renato Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 39, Renato Nunez.
Nick Anderson will take the ball now as the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the American League, number 70, Nick.
Justin Turner will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's ball
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Andrus has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 1.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In is Joey Votto now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Right side. Scope's able to get there. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The American League All-Stars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Verlander pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.